Hello, everyone. I'd like to welcome you to my presentation today. My name is Allison Smith, and I'm here to represent my firm, Smith Associates, and to present to you the digital strategy plan that we came up with for your organization, One Sky. In front of you, you should all have a detailed copy of the research that we conducted, but I will now briefly present to you that report before presenting the proposed strategic recommendations and digital strategy. Firstly, I want to address the key digital challenges that we identified for One Sky. These challenges were instrumental to the creation of our proposed digital strategy. So, the first challenge is the lack of engagement. Engagement on social media comes in the form of liking or retweeting or commenting or sharing posts. These can be used as indicators of followers actually reading and finding the post to be informative or interesting, and spreading the post to their own followers. So, it is important that you increase engagement levels. Secondly, there is a lack of consistent posting on every social media platform. Consistent posting will help the public to expect posts on certain days at certain times, and then the followers will actually look for those posts, and it can stop the post from getting lost in someone's feed. The last digital challenge is the oversaturated market on social media. This is a challenge for every organization, but with consistent posting and the creation of visually attractive and interesting posts, an organization can grow successfully online. So ultimately, these three key digital challenges are addressed later on when I discuss the actual digital strategy that we proposed you adopt. Next, I want us to look at the past research about this industry as a whole. The not for profit industry has two main ideas that are discussed in scholarly writings, and those are transparency and the use of social media to gain attention online. Transparency is a key topic because research has shown that some people are hesitant to donate to smaller organizations because they do not know what the donations are being used for. This topic was used to inform the proposed digital strategy and tactics because One Sky could use this fact to gain attention online, the second topic we identified, by being more transparent. Lastly, I want to review the content analysis that we performed. We analyzed your last 10 posts on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. The key findings were that Facebook is your most frequently used and followed social media, but you receive the highest levels of engagement on Instagram. This may mean that people just want to like the photos quickly without actually engaging with the posts on a deeper level. The last key finding was that the content differed on each of your social media platforms, which suggests that you are trying to adjust your content based on the specific followers and inherent nature of each platform. This is a great idea, and with our research, we will be able to further study what types of content will be most successful on which platforms. If you want a more in depth analysis, then please refer to the report you have in front of you. Now let's talk about strategic recommendations. The first recommendation is that you should invest into paid advertising. According to your 2019 annual report, you have not invested any money into paid advertising, but this could be a great way for you to attract attention to your organization and the work that you do. The next recommendation is to invest resources into the analysis, management, and development of attractive social media posts. Some of these resources will be free, while others do require payment, but they will ultimately allow you to create posts that will attract the attention of people online, and this will bring more attention and donations to your organization. Lastly, you should be trying to actively engage with your public more. Social media is a great tool to use to speak directly with your public, and you should definitely be taking advantage of that by possibly answering comments or questions that people ask you and replying to their messages on social media. So, now, keeping these general strategic recommendations in mind, let's talk about the proposed digital strategy. So, the digital strategy is to increase your social media following and overall awareness for the organization online. The objectives for this strategy are a 10% increase in followers and engagement on all social media platforms. This will initially be evaluated after a 3 month period and then reevaluated based on the problems and the successes of the strategy. 3 months is a good time period because it allows for actual change to happen and the followers to get accustomed to regular posts, but it's not so long that it would be difficult to analyze the problems and successes of the strategy thus far and make adjustments accordingly. So, the first tactic for this strategy is the investment into Facebook advertising. You should start with Facebook since it is already your most followed and frequently used platform, so new followers will have many posts to look at when they visit your page for the first time. Next, you should use the following strategic tools to analyze, manage, and develop the visually attractive and interesting social media posts that I've been discussing throughout this presentation. TweetDeck, Hootsuite, and Canva all have their own benefits and ways in which they will help your organization, and each tool is discussed in more detail in the report that you have in front of you. So the last tactic is to post twice a week on all platforms. One post should be about the work that you are doing in the communities that you serve, and the other post should talk about the inner workings of the organization. As you can see, I've given some examples of the posts about the organization, like a Meet the Team post or posts about how donations are being specifically used. These posts will increase the transparency of the organization, which, if you remember, was a key topic in past literature. Now, it is important to remember that all posts should be in accordance with the vision and mission of the organization. This will help with consistency across the organization and its different channels. The post should also all include a visual and/or link to your website so that they can catch the attention of people online and direct them to find out more information and ways to get involved on your website. The last thing I want to talk about today is success and how it will be measured. Obviously, success will be measured by meeting the objectives set out. But another way we can measure success is an increase of traffic to the website and increase of donations. This will show that even if there are no more followers or engagement online, people are actually more engaged with the organization with its work. I have complete faith that using the digital strategy we proposed today, One Sky will be able to grow online and help bring awareness to the amazing work that your organization conducts. I want to thank you for your time today, and please do not hesitate to reach out with any further questions you may have. I cannot wait to reevaluate your situation in 3 months, and I am excited to help you grow and succeed, as I'm sure you will. Have a great day, everyone.